And that leads us right into Forsberg's floor. And Forsberg, what are you starting with this week?
So I got 4 things from Game 4 as the Celtics finished off their sweep that stood out to me, that I thought deserved some extra attention. And we start with Grant Williams' defense. I don't necessarily have numbers to go along with these. Some of them I might sprinkle some in, but I just love some of these moments. And here's what it was. Celtics are up 8, 4.5 minutes to go. Brooklyn calls a timeout. Watch Grant. Wait, nope. Kevin Durant, you're not getting up anything easy. Up. So back in the day, Kevin Garnett, I think I was telling you this, used to jump up and swat people's shots after the buzzer, because you never want to see a shooter just see one go in. It can unleash a torrent of scoring. And Grant Williams had said after Game 1, everything has to be tough, including trying to get a cup of water. And he made it so with Kevin Durant. The final numbers: in 13 minutes of matchup time, only 18 points on 6 of 20 shooting. He created 5 turnovers on Durant and blocked 3 shots. Oof. I think, I knew Grant was good defensively, but moving those puppies, staying in front of people, Grant was spectacular in this series, and especially with his assignment of defending Kevin Durant.
That's all I kept hearing this entire series is Grant Williams moving those puppies. So now that's all I hear every time I see Grant Williams on the screen. All right, what's coming in next?
Yes, just puppies in his corner office.
Puppies up, there you go.
Randomly. All right, number 2, Jayson Tatum in a supporting role. And the crazy part of this is Game 4. The Celtics have to battle the Nets on their home floor, trying to close this out, and the referees. Poor Jayson Tatum ends up on the sideline with about 2.5 minutes to go, fouls out. But look he didn't sit there and sulk. Look at that, what's that face?
He's excited. He's got everybody ramped up on the sideline. Come on.
Supporting his guys, and I think this just shows so much maturity and so much leadership to be into this game and trying to will your team in some way, even though things have gone against you. And if you told me the Celtics were going to find a way to win a game in this playoff series without Jayson Tatum out there in crunch time, in a desperation mode for the Brooklyn Nets, I would have thought you were crazy. But no. They found a way to win this game. We're going to get into that in a little bit as well. But I thought Jayson Tatum was fantastic. The other thing, supporting role, I'm going to throw in there, 26.6% assist percentage in this series. The #1 among all forwards in the NBA during the playoffs. He has been remarkable and elevated his game in so many ways beyond just scoring. We didn't even talk about his defense against KD.
Oh, yeah, and I told you last night I was a little nervous when Jayson Tatum went out in that 4th quarter. I was like, oh, my gosh, are they going to be able to close out this game without Jayson Tatum on the floor? And they were able to do it and sweep the Nets. All right, what's coming in next?
All right, next up is Marcus Smart doing
Marcus Smart things.
That's all. And it feels like we do this once a week on Post Up. We just say, okay, here's Marcus Smart doing something crazy. What did he do on this night? Celtics up 3 late in the game. Not even going to give Kevin Durant a chance to tie this game. He almost picked his pocket in the back court. And what does he do? He dives, almost gets it. If you look, KD actually throws his arm out to prevent Smart from getting this. I think that call could have gone the other way if they really wanted to. But, of course, Celtics weren't getting any calls in that situation. But even though he fouls him in the back court, it only is 2 shots. The Celtics get a chance. Obviously, they take advantage when KD misses the second one of the 2 free throws. They push the ball up the court, salt away that game. But Marcus just trying to make things happen and creating good things. This is what he does. It's the Marcus Smart experience, and he almost Kobe strikes. And the only other thing I thought about after he tipped it, he should have just backed off. Might have caused an 8-second violation. But we're nitpicking here because Marcus Smart doesn't just back off. He goes and tries to get steals.
I like how we call it the Marcus Smart experience out there on the court. Let's take a listen to what he had to say about that foul call.
If we're being honest, it wasn't a foul. I picked the ball and I dove on the ball. We both went to the ground. So loose ball, where's the foul? But they called it. Worked out in our favor, a 3-point game. He's going to the line to shoot 2 instead of 3, So I'll take that any day, especially with him. The way he was shooting tonight, I felt like everything he shot was going in. So, for him to send him to the line, make 2 instead of, 3, now they have to play the foul game and we're going to knock down free throws. So, it was worth it. I'll take it. If we were a tie game, I probably wouldn't have done it. Wouldn't even try to take that risk. And then with JT being out, like I said, it's got other guys. It's a team. One guy goes down, one guy fouls out, the next guy step up. And that's what we did. And we all collectively had a part in that. So we're happy. We're excited. It was good for us to play without Jayson because we never know. It might happen again. So being able to be ready and understanding what to do without him is crucial for us.
Look, I don't like to bring up the refs, but I will point out that also almost 50 fouls were called last night in that game. I'm just going to throw that out there. All right, what's coming in next?
All right, and last, you heard Marcus say it. Other guys had to step up. And what I really loved is in the final moments, The Nets crawl within 1. Jaylen Brown, who has been exquisite in the fourth quarter throughout this series, kind of backs up. He's going to get the ball. Bruce Brown, nope, gone, I'm past you, but he bobbles it. There's be an instance where you'd panic, maybe knock that ball out of bounds, create a turnover, whatever. Nope, he just stays with it, confidently lays that thing up and gets the Celtics back to a 3-point lead. Jaylen Brown in the fourth quarters in this series, 8.5 points per game, 66.9 field goal percentage, 57.1 from beyond the 3-point arc. First quarter Jaylen was dominant in the regular season, and in the postseason, we got fourth quarter Jaylen, who was excellent. And even in a series where Jayson Tatum was phenomenal, Jaylen Brown found a way to make his mark. And I think this is what's even better about the Jays. We all said, KD, Kyrie, the best duo out there. No. JT and JB found a way to impose their will in this series, and they were so much better than those two and asserted themselves as stars, and we'll see where it goes from here.
I like how it flip-flopped for Jaylen Brown in the postseason, from the first quarter, him being dominant, to the fourth quarter with him being dominant. And really, during the postseason, I want him to be dominant in that fourth quarter when it really matters.